Hello guys, Craft back. On today's episode, we're going to make custom mineshafts for your Minecraft world. So, let's get right into it and see how we do this. So when improving the base game mineshafts, I wanted to keep the general theme the same. This really meant keeping the shape the same, which is why I initially dug out this kind of tunnel. It's the same kind of rectangular shape, with different rectangular passages going away. After I dig the main tunnel, I went to do the floorboards and the kind of supports. So on the main ground bit, I have one kind of main platform made out of a mix of different slab blocks, some oak, some jungle, and some dark spruce. And I really like how the jungle is just so close to oak, but just slightly different. And then on the sides of that, I put some stripped spruce logs on the sides. They have a little different color and kind of raised up a little bit to show this area's been walked on, it's been pushed down. After that, I placed some minecart rails on top because Mineshafts, they got some rails on it, but never enough to actually be practical. So I built something practical here. After that, I went to these support beams. Now, without any proper supports, a mineshaft will collapse. Using a mix of oak fences and oak logs, I just made these small little supports. They look like something that could be vanilla, but they're just different enough to be cool. And of course surrounded with some oak trapdoors as well as some lanterns. Next, let's look at some of the smaller details. So in the walls, I did my regular treatment of replacing lava blocks with stone slabs and stone stairs. That's just a given for these kind of builds. Then I also added a couple different custom things just for the cave design. I threw in a couple small patches of the oh-so-controversial diorite, because it's a nice block. Then I threw in some slime on the wall to show that it's like some strange substance is being mined out. I also kind of put in some cages with some zombies to show that this place is alive and living and something's going on in this mineshaft and it's weird. I also put in some equipment for the miners and some gear and some pickaxe. You can't mine without gear. So then I want to add a little more life to this cave. So I added some water with some oak leaves and some vines. Just kind of a couple little patches of that thrown around to show this place isn't completely dead. After that, I built this little TNT because, hey, something's gotta get mined out somehow, and pickaxes will not do it. So you just flick this lever, and you might get a little bit of fun. The tracks themselves, I threw in a couple of small chests, then some minecart, some furnace minecarts, as well as some TNT minecarts. So, maybe hide some loot in these, maybe set a little trap if you're greedy and you take them, or maybe just throw some TNT at your friend. Lastly, let's talk about lighting. My main lighting component in this cave is lanterns, like usual but not always. Lanterns, of course, give out a nice warm, bright light. Now, in this build, I have it fairly lit in most places, but I have it hanging from the ceiling, so there is some dark spots on the ground. I think these just kind of glowing bright lights really kind of build up a theme and atmosphere that I really like in this build, and it leaves enough darkness in the room to show that there's something going on here that's a bit spooky. That was my thought with the lighting here. Maybe you could use blue lanterns if you gave it a little more mystical vibe. I think with its current rustic theme, these lanterns are perfect for this build. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you guys watched all the way to the end. Well, obviously you did, because this is the end of the video. So guys, what did you think of it? How would you guys change it? How does this vibe differently than the base game Mineshaft? Well, whatever guys. If you guys enjoyed, like, comment, subscribe. And until next time, troop dismissed.